We have Dr. Amoako, distinguished politician, but also political scientist. Good morning to you, Dr. Amoako.
Good morning, Roland.
You saw the videos yesterday, and also in relation to what the law says, clearly, I mean, these incidents are clearly also flouting the regulations. Is that not the case? Sharing of food,
that's the case.
Taking the pictures from all sides, and all that.
It's very sad because to be fair and to be sure, all the instances of offenses, disturbing the peace, trying to regulation, boxes are open, ballots stuffed from NPP. I haven't had one from NDC. It's all from NPP. It means they are desperate. They will do whatever it takes to rig the elections to win. I just heard from Captain Taylor. Of course, I don't listen to him all the time, but somebody sent it to this one. Listen to it. There's a young man who has come to Ghana from the U.S. who worked for the FBI in some capacity, in some cyber security capacity, who has come to Ghana specifically to rig the elections for NPP. They have paid him $200,000 already, but he doesn't know that he must not be an American-born citizen. And even if you are, when you are young like that and they see that you are very good with computers, they will hire you to work for the government. So he has government clearance. And now he's come here to do what? To rig the election. They were listening to them all this time. The government or FBI was listening to them, so they know what he has come here to do. You see, and as soon as he goes back, he'll be fired. No work for the government anymore. Why are we so desperate? Why? Let the truth prevail. Why do we want to win by all means? Why? Because we've done a lot of bad things that if they are no longer in charge, it will be very bad. Including Bank of Ghana, Finance Ministry, you name it. Now they are giving the students bad rights because it's all about money. They want money, more money, money. Why? One person has $30 million in his account. Why is it? Any good government would have frozen the account and do investigation where he got the money from. But nobody did anything, and by now I'm sure all the money is gone.
Dr. Amoako, by this time, knowing that these actions and you look at what the law says, by this time we should have had key institutions of state taking action. Is that not okay? Is that not the case?
For sure. That is a real country would have done that several times. All the things going on, our Kumsin, this one, that one, sharing food and money. Why? Elections, if you don't win elections, you can get another job. You understand? But they feel like they must win. They must win no matter what. They must win. And that's what they're doing. And it's not good. It's not. If we keep on this, the country will never get better. Some way, somehow, it has to be stopped.
All right.
Stop completely in its tracks.
The last question I want to ask you, you have gone through elections before, at least at the party level. And so the practice, you have also gone through the system. Do you think that the gifts and then also the monetization tend to crowd out people? Because clearly, the member of parliament is sharing food and other giftings or gifts to people or voters who are in the queue. Forget about them being security people and so voting as special voters.
Well, it means she had done it in the primary in her own party. She cheated, most likely. She cheated to win. If she's doing this now, you've done it before. This one is last minute, do or die. And so, even when they are in line, you have to go and do something so that they can vote for you. It is not appropriate. Why don't you do your campaign and last minute sit home and watch them do the thing cleanly? No. The corruption has gone into our genes that we can't help. Students go to exam hall. If you ask them, what is the capital of Ghana? The answers are Accra, Tamale, and you will be surprised because they got Amoako, and Amoako got it wrong that the capital is Tema. They all say Tema, even though that fool is living in Accra. Because he's not thinking. He will just say Tema because that's what the answer says.
Okay.
And they all wrong. It's incredible. It's bad. It's destroyed our country. It destroyed our country almost completely. Everything is affected.
What,
we just need God.
What, you said what? We only need God?
Yes. That's the only thing left. We cannot do it ourselves. When all the people have become this bad, who can change them?
Dr. Makoba, which church do you attend, since you are calling God?
So church, I've been to so many churches.
Ah, okay.
Right now, yeah, so many.
You are a man of many churches.
The Catholic Church, I left, I went to the Protestant, Methodist, and so about 4. So all of them have been there.
All right. Thank you very much. I promise that I'll open the phone lines at least for 10 minutes. Look, how do we deal with this?
You see, Roland, it's a canker. That is why I find it very troubling that my brother here will continue on a tangent of wanting to smear the NDC. What has the NDC got to do or done in this instance? In the first place, Madam Lydia herself was even denying in an interview that she was not on the scene.
You mean even though there was a video?
Until the video popped up. And that was the same thing he also did. He didn't know that you were going to play the video of Madam Lydia there distributing. Are you aware that now word has it that there's an envelope of 200 cedis contained in the food that was shared? So it was not, so it's a whole package. It is not only food. You are inducing people's votes and taking them. You think people are stupid again. You think people are stupid. If you have done well, you think they need your water? You think they need your food? And you see, in a responsible democracy, even the service officers who have been captured in camera to have taken that from her would actually have been dealt with by their own service. Because what they have done also is wrong. They shouldn't have accepted it. But in any case, it is not theirs to know all the laws the way the law enforcer, the lawmaker is expected to know it. And so when you do all of this and want to turn around to rather play the victim, I don't see the logic in all of this. You have failed to admit that the very reason why we are at this table discussing the topic, which is what? Lydia Alasan, is that her name, was inducing people in the queue. It's a wrong thing to do, no starter, you shouldn't have. Then you are here saying, is NDC stock in trade, I don't know which is which. Look, let me be frank with you. What she did was wrong, unacceptable. It shows that of someone who lacks intelligence. It shows that somebody who does not have respect for the law. And that is what I'm telling you. Those who voted on yesterday, is just a microcosm of the general number. So imagine that is replicated on the D-Day. Like my brother did the constituency by constituency.
Police station by
and there were other videos online, I think Bimbila and some other places, where people were giving monies to them. And so you are doing the same thing right here at the heart. Other people have been caught. By now, you should have been a proponent as a young person to say that, look, what she did is wrong. But thank God that the special prosecutor has decided to immediately launch an investigation into a matter of this nature. I pray it is followed through to its logical conclusion so that we stop these kind of things. We cannot continue in this way. And surprisingly, we young people who are supposed to know better, be more intelligent, and demonstrate that we are also capable per the schools we have also gone through and the things we have learned, we have sheepishly decided to also follow these people and rather worship them when even they do the wrong thing. I would not do that. You can cite any example where anybody in the NDC did anything wrong, and I stood on your platform here to support such a person. I will condemn it first outright because it is unacceptable and cannot be condoned by any. But when you stand to want to say immediately you want to condemn John Dumelo, what is his crime? For describing somebody for what she did. To say someone is stupid, Roland, it's an adjective. It's an adjective. It is not an unprintable word. And the reason I say this is that I thought that lawyers are supposed to know English even better than you and I who are lame.
No, please, let's...
I'm just saying.
No, please.
I am saying that to say that someone is stupid, it's not an unprintable word. When you were saying that John Mahama was incompetent, I guess that was a very printable word. When Baumia himself was saying that Mahama had nothing to offer, he is very empty. That was an appraisal, I guess. Then today you are here, when even they gave you a phrase, this, which is a quote from somewhere else, again, a lawyer doesn't understand it. So what is the definition of your comprehensive capacity at all?
No, please.
No, look, I was on your platform last. Somebody also said, John Mahama said he will cancel free SHS. Why? Because he said he will review. To this same lot of people, review means cancel. Which school at all did they attend, and who taught them the English to be translated this way? So where is the crime? Admit that your candidate did something wrong. She shouldn't have done that in the first place.
You're speaking of a specific incident.
A specific incident. Okay. And that is what has brought us here, which must be condemned.
In 4 minutes,